What's up, guys? It's your boy J Mecha here with another deck tech. This is Penny Dreadful Infect. So you might have seen a lot of different Infect lists around. Some were mono green, some are like black green. I've seen. But yeah, Infect's one of those super aggressive strategies when you can do it and kill your opponent on turn 2 or 3. So I've toyed around with a lot of different builds. I've had like mono green, uh, red green, and I think I actually settled on green white because the more games I won were when I can get out really fast. And there's only two. Well, there's actually several two drops, but in friendly colors, there's only good two drops, which is Lost Leonin and Necropede. Like I say, like Flunstermite's also there, but black green lands are like not good, and I want all my lands to be untapped, so I have to stay with allied colors. And then I have another little surprise here, Virulent Sliver, which isn't really an infect creature, but it has Poisonous One, which says that whenever this creature deals damage to your opponent, they get a poison counter, and obviously if 10 poison counters, you lose the game. So what this means is it actually deals regular damage, and then it gives infect counters. But it only has Poisonous One, which is not bad, but when you have multiple slivers out, the poisons trigger stack. So if two slivers out and one sliver gets through, then they get two counters. So that's pretty cool. It's not actually the best, but we actually need one drops. And because of this, I actually got the when I lowered the curve and everything, I got the cut list I were playing like Elvish Mystic to try to ramp it to something like a Cis Bearer, which I really didn't like at all. So like I said, we have Virulent Sliver, Necropede, and Lost Lean, and kind of get the job done for us. And everything else is just a large amount of pump spells. Giant Growth, Seal of Strength. Seal of Strength is pretty great. You just let it sit on the battlefield and just let it chill until you're ready to use it. So that's kind of cool about that. Vines of Basswood, Protection +4/+4. I mean, it's a staple on the modern infect list, so it's a staple here too. In twos, we have a couple of different options here. Titanic Growth, just a general +4/+4. Sylvan Might gives us a little bit of evasion, trample, and it has flashback, so it has a little bit of late game push. And Canopy Cover, which is another kind of protection / evasion spell. It's not really pump at all, but there's a lot of ground based creatures I think in this format, so this could be really good, or it could be really horrible. And finally, on our threes, we have some little bit of interesting cards. This is probably the best pump spell you can get. It's Ride the Delu Horse. If you've never seen this, it's a portal card. A creature gets +2/+2 and gains horsemanship. Horsemanship is basically flying, but not. Horsemanship people can only block other people's horsemanship. But the crazy thing about this card is that it's not until the end of turn. The creature just gets +2/+2 in horsemanship. So once you put this on a creature, it's there forever. That's just really strong, especially when you put it on the Sliver or one of the infect guys. They'll just keep going through unless they kill it. The other card I want to talk about is Congregation at Dawn, which is a criminally underplayed card, I think, in this format right now. Congregation basically tutors for creatures, and especially it's really good when you want when you have slivers out and you want to get multiple slivers. This will get you all the slivers you want. I honestly lost a lot of games because I couldn't have a creature to pump. I had all the pump spells, I had no creatures, so why not just put a tutor in here? That's this and Lost Lean, and obviously the big reasons I wanted to go into white other than like red or black, because I just wanted tutors. And we only run like 12 creatures, so we really need to get them out here. Sideboard, I would say it's still a work in progress, but there's some cards I'm like super excited on. Contagion class is really good to control decks. Once you get just like one poison counter in, and you get the Contagion class down, it's a 10-turn clock. But you gotta remember that you have to target something with a -1/-1 counter. So it's actually pretty good just to slam on turn 2, and then try to slow roll your creature on turn 3, so you can, and maybe try to get in there for 1 damage. Carry calls for the control decks for the sweepers. It's the speed 2 little infect guys. That's pretty decent. Naturalize, because we need disenchant effects. Ranger's Gal for more protection. Probably good when Canopy Cover is really bad, and I can just swap these out for other spells when I want to. It's like the removal heavy decks like black, or like I don't know. There's like blue Jeskai control decks, things like that. And finally, Tether's Gambit, another like way to just kind of get more card advantage in the control matchups. I think like control matchups are really bad. The aggro matchups get really good. Control matchups are probably very bad because they just have an infinite amount of removal. So the plan there is to kind of get one counter on them and then proliferate them to death. All right, so I'm pretty excited. I played a couple games with this deck, so I know kind of how it goes. But see how we fare today.